In January of 2020, I began a daily devotional around weight loss God's way. The January devotions focused on choosing a word and a verse for the year. The word I chose was joy. Joy because sometimes I felt like I was not taking the time to experience joy every day. The verse that I kept coming back to was Romans 12:12. Be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, faithful in prayer. Share with the Lord's people who are in need. At the time, I was a bit perplexed why I was led to that verse, but as the year progressed, it was clear that God had led me to it for a reason. As I reflect back now, it became my stewardship prayer and guided me through this pandemic of 2020. Be joyful in hope, finding joy each day in what I did, who I spent my time with Ron, with Bethany and Freddie, with Ike and Kathy, my small group, my pod, finding joy in my daily devotions, finding joy as I exercised in seeing the beauty around me, finding joy in the food that I ate, different flavors, different textures, fewer calories. Patient in affliction, that one puzzled me at first, and life was pretty good in January, but early in February, Ron had surgery, and then the pandemic hit. Patience was the real thing I had to practice. Faithful in prayer. Daily devotions and prayer became a staple in my life. I wake each morning and sit down to read and reflect on my daily devotions, keeping a prayer list of what I'm thankful for and where I need God's support. The joy of keeping that prayer list is looking back at the end of the month, or maybe the end of the year, and really celebrating the prayers that God answers. Share with the Lord's people in need, sharing my talents and my time with Ron, with Bethany and Freddie, with those book studies, looking to learn but also to connect. Sharing with our families in Family Promise, keeping them safe and COVID-free. Sharing my talents as a part of the Family Promise advisory team to support those who work with families and to help guide us as we move to the new Family Housing Center. Sharing our financial treasures through providing support for Emmanuel and for other organizations that have a mission to care for those in need. Romans 12:12. Be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, faithful in prayer. Share with the Lord's people in need. A pretty good guide for stewardship, don't you think?